close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
How are we doing, guys? I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Do remember to smash the like button. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, listen, I start this show today with a massive apology. And the reason for that apology is that I realize over the last couple of weeks, the content has been either sporadic or non-existent. So for that, I do apologize. Do you know what it is? Life has just got in the way over the last couple of weeks, and there's no other explanation or excuses. And I ain't even gonna sit here and try and make excuses. But yeah, life has just massively got in the way. But it's mad. So yeah, I do apologize for the lack of content. I do apologize for the fact that it's just not been great, has it, to be honest? Not been fantastic. But I am going to be more back on it. I'm going to be more engaged with you guys, and look, it is just one of them things. But I was meant to do the show yesterday, and then I realized I had a committee meeting with the Disabled Supporters Association, so I had to change it. I had a guest lined up as well, but obviously had to cancel it, and the guest I had lined up is not available today. And it's just been a right mad trying to juggle everything in. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's been mad. Big up Steve, big up Static, big up Tony, big up Mike. Let's see who else we got in. Luca. Let me big up who else we got. Let's have a look. Who else we got here? Right. Yeah. So yeah, big up everybody in the chat. So yeah, once again, I do apologize for my lack of absence. And it's been, I'm not gonna lie, it's been crazy the last week. It's been absolutely crazy. I mean, last week alone, I went to London 3 or 4 times in 1 week. So yeah, that you just know it's crazy. But listen, let's get on with the show. I want to look back at the Watford game because I was there at the game against Watford. And I personally thought, and I watched the game, and I thought we were very lucky. I mean, I've seen a lot of people praising the performance, and certain individual performances played well. Certain players played well. But I actually thought that we were very lucky to come away with a win. I thought we were very lucky to come out with the 3 points. I've got to be honest. And I thought we would just. I thought that actually we sort of, there was a lot of sideways backwards passing in the game on Sunday. There was a lot of sideways backwards passing. I think we missed Thomas Partey. We massively missed Thomas Partey. all had. Bear with me one second. Bear with me one second. Big up Omar. He says, "Where you been?" Uh, bear with me one second. These comments are moving so crazy. Yeah. Good afternoon. Yeah, Tony. I can see your comment there. Either these comments are repeating themselves, or you guys are putting them in more than once. But yeah, I can see them. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. It's absolute crazy. It's crazy how like, and I'm gonna come on to Josh Kroenke, static as well. I see your comment there too. Um, yeah, I'm gonna come on to Josh Kroenke a little bit later. But yeah, I thought the Watford game. Let me know what you guys thought of the Watford game. Honestly, like I said on my fan cam for Lee Judges TV, I thought we were very lucky. I I thought we were very, very lucky to come away with the 3 points. I thought we were very, very lucky to come with the 3 points. What's going on here with these comments? Bear with me one second, guys. These comments are moving like mad, and you know, it's jumping back. So I'm reading the same comments that I've already read out. Right, I'm going to leave it there because it keeps fucking jumping around. But yeah, the Watford game, I thought we were absolutely I thought we were lucky. I thought Aubameyang had an absolute shocker on Sunday. Let's be honest here. Um, I thought he had an absolute shocker. I thought he had an absolute shocker. I thought Aubameyang. I don't know what's going on. Apologies, guys, with these comments. I'm gonna have to read them at the end because every time I refresh them, it keeps going jumping right back up to the start. Do you know what? Right, yeah, StreamYard has made some changes and they fucked this right up because the 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 cursor doesn't stay on the comments that I've already read. So now every time I'm trying to read new comments out, it's jumping right up to the fucking start, which is a pain in the ass. So bear with me, guys. Do keep putting your comments in. I will come to them once I finish talking about the Watford game, and then I'll move on to the next bit. Then I'll read the comments because at the moment it's absolutely going crazy. And I thought I was wondering why all the comments were coming through twice. It's not. It's the cursor jumping up. So yeah, StreamYard, thanks for fucking that up. Anyway, yeah, the Watford game. I actually thought, yeah, like I said, I thought Aubameyang had a poor game. I thought Lacazette was a bit dodgy as well. I've got to be honest. I thought we were lucky to get away with the 3 points. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that we got away with the 3 points. I'm absolutely buzzing that we got the 3 points because, as I was saying on Sunday, um, as I was saying on Sunday on Lee Judge's TV when I did my fan cam, I said that actually it gives us a free hit now going into Liverpool. It gives us that bit of momentum going into Liverpool, and it takes the pressure off us going into Liverpool, doesn't it? Actually, the fact that we have got the 3 points against Watford, and I think it was one of them as well. And I look back on the performance. You just win ugly, don't you? You just sometimes in football, you're not going to win pretty and you're not going to win comfortable all the time. So you just win ugly. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There were some individual performances. Obviously, Gabriel was outstanding. Ben White was absolutely outstanding. But I just felt as a team, we didn't really click like we have done the last couple of games. I've got to be honest. I don't think we clicked as well as we did against Leicester, and I don't think we clicked as well as we did against Aston Villa. But you know what? We got the win, and I think that's the most important thing. I think that is the most important thing, that to get those 3 points, and it just keeps that run going, doesn't it? It really does. It keeps the wind going. It means now that when we come back after this international break, we can go to Anfield. And look, I'm not going to say we're going to go there and win at Anfield because I think it's going to be difficult, especially because they've just lost to West Ham. So they're going to come back up for it in front of their home fans. It's not going to be easy. But if we can go in there and put in a performance, even if we lose the game, right? And I don't want us to lose the game, don't get me wrong. But even if we come out of that game and we've lost the game and we've gone, do you know what? That was a great performance. I think that's all as fans we can ask for right now. It'd be nice to go and get a win, or it'd be nice to even get a draw. But I just want to see us go there and put in a good performance. I don't want us to go to Anfield and get battered. I don't want us to go to Anfield and get slapped up 5 or 6-0 like we have done in the past, or even 4-0, because it isn't nice, is it? It really isn't. So it was vital to get the 3 points at Watford. It really was. Listen, I'm going to read some of your comments out. So let me know what you thought of the Watford game. Let's big up BX Gunner 81. Right. I've read that one. A very good win, but Arsenal definitely should have scored more goals, says Static. I agree with you, Static. I agree with you. Arsenal should have scored more goals. And I think we should have scored a lot more than what we did. Like I said, Aubameyang had a shocker. Watford not an easy team to beat, says Tony. They give you a battle. You're right. They did. They did give us a battle as well. They got wheels, have skills. It was gritty like a hard 3 points at Stoke, says BX Gunner 81. Could have been 3 or 4-0 if it not for Ben Foster had a great game, says Omar. Let's have a look here. Aubameyang was smiling after the penalty, says Steve. That's mad. They got King Tony as well. Shouldn't have been a struggle to beat Watford. Should be slapping teams like that. Alba should be done as captain and penalty taker. Do you know what, right? I've got to be honest. I wasn't impressed with Aubameyang. I thought he cost us. He cost us the penalty, obviously. He cost us Saka's opening goal because if he hadn't touched the ball, that would have been onside. And then Odegaard's goal was definitely going in before Aubameyang touched it. So he definitely had a shocker. Let's have a look here. Where are we now? Let's have a look. We have to have a go at them. Talking about Liverpool. Yeah, we do have to have a go at them, Liverpool. And I think we will. We got R. Samuels. I'm happy with the recent run. Long may it continue. But I'm happy. But I can't help but thinking at Anfield it will be a reality check. Do you know what? And this is the big thing as well. You make a good point. This is the thing. If we can go in and win at Anfield, then you can sit up and take notice. But you think all the teams we've beaten, maybe bar Leicester, because Leicester usually give us some problems. and they are a decent team. But all the teams we've beaten, we've kind of been expected to beat, haven't we? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, at Anfield, because we need. I mean, me personally, it'd make a massive statement if we went there and won, wouldn't it? Or even draw. If we went there and drew, it would be a massive statement. It'd be fantastic, and I'd like us to. I think the thing that goes in our favor is no one's expecting us to, so the pressure's completely off. I think the previous times we've gone to Anfield, we've been expected to do something, but I think 90% of the fan base is not expecting us to get anything out of that game, and I think that might play to our advantage because I think Liverpool could come in and think that's an easy game. Liverpool have been I know they've been decent, but I think this Liverpool team can be got at. It's just whether we can do it. But we're going to need a big performance. We're going to need a massive performance. And we're going to need to probably switch it on for 90 minutes. Now, I'm not sure we can do that at the moment with this current group of players. I think we can do it in fits and starts. I think we can do it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Can we do it for 90? I'm not so sure we can do it for 90 minutes. It's mad. Let's have big up Grant as well. He said, was Odegaard's chance going? Because from what I saw from match of the day, it looked like it was hitting the post. I think it would have gone in had Aubameyang not touched it. I can't really say we're expecting to beat this teams in this era because we're in a different era. In the old days, yes, but this Arsenal team are making their own reputation. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think we are, and do you know what I like as well? I've got no idea what your comment is, whoever just put that in. But yeah, I kind of agree with you, uh, BX Gunner as well. I kind of agree that actually this team is making its own reputation. What I like as well is that team like Smith Rowe's in the England squad. Big up Trevor watching on Facebook from South Africa. Bear with me 1 second. I don't know who this is, but you're getting timed out because the comment's not even relevant. But yeah, do smash the like button. I would really appreciate that, guys. And actually, the comments are not moving like crazy now, so I can actually fucking read them. But yeah, that's what I think of the Watford game anyway. Now listen, I'm gonna come on to Josh Kroenke because I see that everybody wants to talk about Josh Kroenke. So yeah, I'm gonna come on to Josh Kroenke. I'm gonna come on to Josh Kroenke now. And obviously, you know that he done an interview. He done an interview with Jeff Shreves. But before I come on to that, I want to talk about my impressions of Josh Kroenke because, as you guys know, that I actually on Thursday I got to meet him, and actually I didn't just get to meet him. I actually got to after the meeting as well. I actually got to have about a 20-minute, half an hour conversation with Josh Kroenke, which not many people get the chance to have a 20-minute to 30-minute conversation with Josh Kroenke. And actually my first impressions, big up Anthony Herbert. But yeah, my first impressions of Josh Kroenke, I gotta be honest, And before you lot jump down my throat, let me explain this, because there is method to what I'm about to say. He, he he's a charmer. There's no getting away from that. He's a charmer. He seems like a really nice guy. But I left that meeting thinking, is that what we need for our football club? And I actually don't think that genuinely nice guys should be running football clubs, because nice guys don't have the ruthless ambition to change things at our club. Now, listen, let me say this right here. I'm a nice guy, but I wouldn't be. I wouldn't have the ruthlessness to run a football club. Don't get me wrong. I've got, I sit here and say that I would do this, I would do that, but taking my emotions out of it, you know, it's mad. Big up W. Um, King Tony said, "How much did Josh give you to say that?" Nothing. I'm I'm just I'm just calling it how I see it. Um, yeah, whoever's in the chat, somebody get rid of this. Whoever's in the chat, delete this spammer, because this spammer's getting on. This spammer's this spammer's getting on my nerves, quite frankly. So yeah, whoever's around, do the honors. Um, but yeah, no, Josh didn't pay me anything to say that. To be honest, like, listen, the day the club give me anything will be bloody a miracle. No, but I mean, it's hard as well, because I look at it, and I honestly, when I went into that meeting, right, yeah, I was nervous as hell. Like, I was proper sat there, and I was like, oh my god. Um, um, I was nervous. I was sat there, and I was like, what's going on here? Like, what do I do? Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know. But then actually, when I settled into it, it was quite good, and I actually spoke up and spoke some very good points. And obviously, there's certain stuff I'm not even allowed to talk about, so I can't really give you guys much of an update. Because they make you sign confidential things. So yeah, it's mad. It's total insane. Um, and it was mad as well, because I was sat next to Vinay as well. Like, I was proper like, what the hell's going on here? Like, I'm just an Arsenal fan that goes to games, and yet here I am in the Arsenal boardroom, sat next to Vinay and Josh Kroenke round the table. I'm like, what is going on? Um, but yeah, it's mad. Tony, make me a mod. Tony says, make me a mod, and we'll remove these from the stream. Oh, it's done. They're not spammers, they are bots. Spammers, bots, they're the same thing. Um, I have got mod. Well, King Tony said you need some. I have got mods. Static and Omar. Well, I don't know where Omar disappears like Arsenal season chant is. Omar says, apologies, I didn't block quick enough. You jokers. Oh, I don't know what's going on with these comments. Every time I get to the bottom of a comment, it bloody scrolls back to the top. Um, but yeah, like, honestly, I don't know what to and his interview with Jeff Shreves as well. I actually watched the whole thing, and he basically categorically said that the club is not for sale, that they're getting started, and they said that they've had bids from lots of people. Because Jeff Shreves had asked him, about specifically the Daniel Eck comments, And basically, Josh just basically said that they get bids from lots of people, but Arsenal is not for sale. They're just getting started. I don't really know how much of that I believe, to be honest. I've got to be honest with you. I don't know how much of that I believe. I'd like, don't get me wrong. Um, I would like to see more happen. I'd like to see the Cronkies do more, but listen, they got a lot of bridge building to do, and like I said to Josh as well, on Thursday, I said, what are your plans? And this is where I will give him some credit, because I said to him, what are your plans for reconnecting with fans? Because I said it's fair to say that the Cronky Sports and Entertainment and the Arsenal fan base has not had the greatest of relationship. So the onus is on you as the owner of our football club to bridge the gap and reconnect with the fans. And he was quite receptive to that, actually. I know from my own groups, the group that I represent, he's quite keen to meet the group and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll give him credit for trying to bridge. I'll try. He's trying to bridge the gap with the fans. But whether that happens or not, listen, that's what I'm pushing for anyway. Like King Tony said, "How was Edu's barbecue?" I don't know, mate. It's mad. I saw the interview with Josh Kroenke. He said, "Watch this space. There'll be one or two players coming in January." I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm obviously there's stuff I can't really talk about. There's stuff I can't really talk about, but I personally don't I don't see it myself, and that's just because of the stuff that I know. But I'm not sure. I don't trust the word. Do you know what, Grant? Right, I I don't either. And I said to him on Thursday, I said to him as well, and this was after the meeting. This was outside, so I can talk about this because it's actually not. It's nothing to do with the meeting. Because obviously there's a lot of stuff there that I'm not allowed to talk about. But I said to him after, I said, listen, you got a long way to go before fans start believing you, if ever that happens. And I guess it's up to him to actually try and do that. Um, be excited again. Be excited again. Absolute joker. Absolute joker. I don't know what's going on with these comments. They just keep moving down. These comments just keep moving down. But yeah, for those that are joining late as well, and I realize this show has been a bit sporadic as well. But yeah, for those that are joining late, there's quite a few of you in. So yeah, I just want to apologize for the lack of content and for the sporadic or non-existent content over the last couple of weeks. Life has just got in the way. And like I said, I'm going to try and get some guests on because I do better. I'm better with guests on. I ain't gonna lie. When I talk solo like this, I can do it for so long, and then I just lose my bloody train of thought and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some guests on. But yeah, like apologies that I've been so sporadic over the last couple of 2 weeks. It's just life has just been absolutely crazy. Um, but yeah, listen, guys. What I'll do is I'll take let's do 5 minutes of questions before I wrap this stream up. If there's anything you want to ask me about Josh and stuff, obviously I realize I've not gone through the entire interview that he done with Jeff Shreves. I more wanted to give my opinion. But listen, it's going to be interesting to see what happens because I get the feeling that he does want to engage with fans more, but whether he does that, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be mad. Big up twofold. He said, "How you doing, pal? Can't you believe that at the start of the season, at the start of the season, a lot of Arteta fans were Arteta out. Now they want him back in. Can you believe that? Do you know what, right? I'm not. I am not fully yet convinced by Arteta. I think. Let me say this right. Yeah. Let me say this about Arteta. I think we're on a good run, right? We're on a fantastic run, but we've beaten teams that we're supposed to be. If we can go and pull off a result against this is the only criticism that's hanging over us right now. If we can go and beat one of the big boys away from home, and I'm not talking about Leicester, I'm talking about Liverpool. Obviously, Man City, we got battered. Obviously, we're not played Chelsea yet, but this next run of games is gonna be key to how we progress as a club, and we're gonna find out where we are as a team. You know, we're gonna find out where we are as a team after this run of games, because we've got Liverpool, Newcastle at home, which we should be picking up 3 points from the Newcastle at home. Then we got Man United away, and then we're away at Everton. So Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle, Man United, and Everton. After these 4 games, we're going to find out where we are as a football club, because that's when it starts getting bad. And then after the Everton, we got West Ham, which is going to be another tricky game. Then we've got Leeds, which is going to be another tricky game. So yeah, the next run of games is going to be difficult. Say you're in the Arsenal board, telling Josh we need quality players and manager. Jokers. I would like. Do you know the thing is as well? I've got to be careful what I say and how I say it, because I'm not just representing myself. If I was representing myself, then fair dues. I would be a lot more brutal. But because I've got a responsibility to the Disabled Supporters Association. Do you know what I mean? I've got to be mindful of the fact that I'm not just representing myself. Would you get rid of Laka even if he starts showing more than Aubameyang at the moment? Yes, I would get rid of Laka, because I think just because he's had a good couple of games, I still don't think that's reason enough to keep him. And you got to be honest as well. When you look at Lacazette and Aubameyang, they're both aging. So there's going to come a point where we're going to need to replace both of them. And I would rather replace Laka, get a decent striker in now, because in 2 years' time, maybe even in a season's time, maybe even now, you could probably argue that we need to replace Aubameyang as well, because he's not getting any younger. So yeah, I think getting 2 decent strikers is probably key. Getting 2 decent strikers and maybe a backup right back for Tomiyasu is probably key in my opinion, and maybe getting a replacement for Odegaard as well, because he's not looked great this season. I want to see more from him. We got Arsenal Manic as well. Hope you're well. Tony, you make a good point. The run that Arsenal break it down. We're beating teams that are in poor form. The real tests are coming, and that's when you'll find out where you are as a club. Exactly. I agree with you. I agree. I am late to the party. Just very briefly, what did you discuss in the meeting? So to be honest, Arsenal Manic, there's not really a lot I can talk about, and I would really like to, but I've actually been sworn to secrecy, and but there, I was just saying to the guys there, my impressions of Josh Kroenke is that he seems like a charmer, and I actually got to talk to him after the meeting for about 20 minutes to half an hour, and the impression I got that he's a charmer. He seems like a nice guy, but I want to caveat that because I don't want people to take me the wrong way. I want to caveat that I left that meeting thinking, is this guy good enough to run our club? And I'm still not convinced by him. And look, I wanted to meet him, and I wanted to get a feel, because it's hard to judge somebody. I mean, it's easy to judge somebody when you see stuff, but when you actually talk to them, and I class myself in a real privileged position that I get to do that. But yeah, I'm not convinced that he's. I think having nice people at a football club, I don't think it necessarily works, because they haven't got the ruthless mentality. And I'm speaking as an honest person here. Like, I'm taking my emotions out of it. I'm taking my emotions out of it as a football fan and as an Arsenal fan, because I do realize that I make snap judgments based on my emotions. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I am an emotional person. I make snap judgments and get things wrong as emotions without thinking logically and practically, and let's have a look. We should be playing Martinelli more. He can score you the goals. Was I at the game Sunday, or Josh? So yeah, I was at the game, and I think Josh Kroenke was at the game as well. Let's have a look here. You're going Liverpool away? Yeah, I'm going Liverpool away, Omar. Um, Big up Taib. Oh, fucking hell, Taib. Where you been? Jesus Christ. I thought you got lost. I thought Omar had kidnapped you or something. um, Arsenal Manic says, are you allowed to speak your mind and give your opinions at these meetings? Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Look, do you know what it is, right? Yeah, when I went into those meetings, I went with a mindset that I want to represent myself. I want to represent the fans. But if I was just representing myself, I think I would be a lot more critical, and I wanted to be that. I wanted to get the balance right of being critical but mindful of the fact that I'm representing disabled supporters, because I'm not just representing myself here, guys. I'm representing disabled supporters. I'm representing the Disabled Supporters Association. So I've got to not toe a line, but I've got to be constructive. So I don't want to go in there raging, because it won't get you anywhere, and it doesn't. If you go in there raging, I'll probably end up getting booted out, and I'll lose the opportunity, and and that's not constructive for Disabled Supporters Association. It's not constructive for me. It's not constructive for anybody. This way I've got a direct line, so it's one of them that you have to get right. Let's have a look. Uh, are you doing any live watch-alongs for England games? Says Steve. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Probably not, because I'm using this international break to regroup. And like I said to you guys that have joined late, I'm trying to come up with a structure, because like I said, life's got in the way recently, and I realized that I've been absolutely shit with the content. I've been crap. I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat it or try and make excuses for the fact that I've been probably shit, and I've been rubbish at hosting this channel um over the last couple of weeks. So I want to try and regroup. I want to try and get a structure and try and find what works. But what I am gonna do as well is I'm gonna do more videos for when I go to the games. I've got things in place now that I didn't have You know, when I said at the start of the season that I wanted to do vlogs and stuff, and then I found when I was going to the game, I was getting the cameras wrong. I was getting half my head chopped off. I wasn't really doing a good job, and that's why I didn't really put anything out, and it just fallen flat on its face. But now I've got people that go to the games with me who can do the visuals for me, so I'll be able to put some more stuff out. I've got some new microphones coming as well, that when I'm out and about, that I can do the audio will be good. I've got some little clip-on microphones that are coming. So yeah, I'll be able to do more videos out and about, and that's what I really want to do. But yeah, it's just been a life has just got in the way, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Life the last couple of weeks, I can't remember being so busy. You know, I was saying to you guys when I first came on air that I don't remember a week where I've been to London 4 times in 1 week. And you guys know I live outside of London. I live in Devon. So for me to go to London, it's 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So yeah, I can't remember the last time where I've just been so rushed off my feet, and I've just not had time to do any YouTube stuff. So I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I've been shit. Big up, Ryan, the Mr. Arsenal podcast is our new board member. I'm good. I'm good. Um, you can do it subtly. Everyone smash the like button. Really appreciate it. Um, what's your favorite place to sit in the Emirates? Says Steve. My favorite place. Do you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I like where I sit in the North Bank in Block 12. I like where I sit. I've got a good thing going on there. So yeah, mine where my season ticket is, I enjoy it. If it's anything like Arteta's structure, then forget it. Honestly, I don't know, tell you. Take care, all got to go. Just notice you're online. Thanks, Manic. So yeah, hit the like button, guys. Everybody smash the like button. Uh Been a while, Daniel. Need to chat and catch up sometime. Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. I need to get you on a show. I'm looking for I'm looking for guests. So yeah, I need to get you on a show, and for you to come on if you've got some availability. But yeah, I need to get you. I need to get you on. Listen, there's 9 people in the chat. So do smash the like button. Do subscribe if you are new to the channel. Would really appreciate it. Like I said, guys, I am going to try and get some guests on. Apologies, like I said, once again, that it's been a bit sporadic. But I am going to be more back on it, and I'm going to try and give more of myself to you guys, more of my time to you guys, because I realized that I ain't gonna lie, I've been shit. Like I can't even believe, and I was looking back at my shows the other day, and I was looking back at, and I can't even. I've missed loads of previews. So like for the Watford game, I missed the preview because Friday I was at a concert, and then Saturday, I was just rushed off my feet. I didn't get a chance to do it. But listen, I'm going to be more on it, on my game. I need to up my game where this YouTube thing is concerned, because I've been absolutely rubbish lately. But listen, guys, thank you to everybody that's tuned in today. Really appreciate you all. Apologies as well with the technical problems with the comments. I don't know what StreamYard's done, but they've every time I get to the bottom of the comments, it jumps me back to the top, and it never used to do that. So I'm hoping that they fix that in the next update or something, because at the moment, every time I get to the bottom of the comments, it jumps me back up to the top, and then I've got to scroll all the way down the comments that I've already read to try and get to the comments, the new ones that come through. So yeah, apologies for that. listen, I'm going to get myself out of here. All enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back soon. In a couple of days' time. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. Keep checking the community tab because I post a lot of stuff, updates on the community tab. You guys who are subscribers, please keep checking that tab because I post a lot of updates about future shows and stuff. But yeah, apologies for the lack of, like I said, for the lack of content. But listen, I'm going to be back very, very soon. All take care. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll be back soon.